So leading up to now started back in 1999. It was the end of one of my sentences, and it's the first time I wanted to change. Um, Back in the day, that if you left prison and you said you'd never come back, you always came back. Um, but it's a saying that went on at that time. This time I said to the boys, no, I'm going to go try something different. Um, so I ended up going up to Hastings, um, stayed at, oh, what's the, uh, starts with M, the suburb. It's got a big league field.
Mayfair?
Nah, nah, nah.
Mahora?
Which one?
Mahora?
Nah, nah, oh no. It's where all the mob are. Isn't it Hastings? It isn't Hastings. Oh no, it's in Napier.
Oh, Mayfair. Oh, Maraenui.
Maraenui, yeah, yeah. So I ended up getting, so I got kicked out of the South Island and sent up to Maraenui, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, with my uncle because he had a business at the orchards. Um, that lasted a week. Um, so I ended up going down to Wellington where my mum lived. You know, she was living with my auntie Paul at the time. Things were going really well. I ended up getting a job. I started trying to do things properly, playing league, um, trying to be a member of society. Met a girl, had a child. The relationship fell, um, and then I picked up my son and we went down to Christchurch. I lost custody of my son at the time. One of the most worst feelings uh, any man can feel, having their child ripped away from your arms. And then I spiraled out of control and then did some really foolish things, which I'll talk about later in the podcast. But ended up getting really, really wasted one night and ended up kidnapping a pimp's heavy man, which led me into getting incarcerated for 6 years. Um, on the day of sentence was really weird. Um, this fellow that went up before me, he got. So my cousin went up first. He got 9 years with a six non-parole. Then this other fellow went up there, Scotty Rickmore. He got 11 years and 9 year non-parole. And then I was going up, and for that sentence, I had a bit of a prayer, and the prayer was, God, accept the responsibilities, and at the end of the day, I know that you're going to sentence me today. When I got up to the court, the judge gave me 11 years, and then with other charges brought it up just, I think, over 12 years. And then the judge said to me that he was in limbo because he can either add 6 years um, and give me 18 years. And I was like, 18 years. But he, like I said, God is good. He took the 6 years off the 12, and I got 6 years with 3 year on parole. I spent 3 years of that sentence wasted. Every day, just getting wasted. Um, I was getting out of hand in prison too. I was doing some really um, dumb stuff, and just being a criminal, I suppose. And then on my 30th birthday, I looked out into the wing. I was about 29, and I seen this mobster Spider. When I first come into prison, he was, he had a good rep and all that sort of stuff, and he was doing his thing. And, you know, 15, 16 years later, he's still doing the same old thing, and he's an old man. So I was at a bit of a crossroads at that time, and, I came up with I'm either going to do life or seriously hurt somebody, kill myself, or change my life around. And on the 29th of June 2007, I gave my life to the Lord. And then just changed. Things were different, life was different, training was different. I wasn't training to war, I was just training to keep healthy, keep positive. I still was relapsing in some areas. Give up smoking. That was one of my things to become a Christian, was to give up smoking, and that's when I made a promise to Jesus. If He give me the courage to stop smoking, I'd follow Him for the rest of my days. So I'm still smoke free, by the way. But there was still processes that I needed to change. So when I got out 3 years later, I did 5 years, 5 months out of a 6 year 3 month leg. I got out, was going to church and all that sort of thing. But then I just fell into the wrong people and ended up home invasion. So I ended up doing 3 years, 5 months, and that was just a wake up call, because the relapse was pretty hard, but I just needed time inside to get to know God a lot better than what I had known Him, and develop a better systems for when I got out. So when I got out after that 3.5 years, I was on a mission to create a good support network around me. I met up with one of my other friends from prison, who's doing really well now, and then ended up working on this property, which led me working with a landscaper. So I landscaped that for a little bit, and then next minute I was working for Kapura Fire at the time, so I was working 2 jobs, and then from there, it's just I was building myself up to create a better relationship with my siblings. My dad, who I love, and supported me throughout all my prison years, actually got to see me live a normal life outside, which I think was a gift from God, to be able to see me changing my life around.